These three pieces of paper are the things separating you from making more than $10,000 a month, $120,000 per year. And the reason that you're likely haven't achieved this yet is because you're not breaking down that bigger goal into smaller steps. So today I'm going to have 1, 2, and 3 easy steps you can take to implement and start making more than $10,000 a month. This is the same strategy that's worked for me, has allowed me to do this from more than 100 different countries around the world. It's also worked for other people. I've helped Jacob, who's a farmer, get started doing this, making over $10,000 a month. Jason, Maxine, Meg, and so many more people who didn't have any online experience. So if you follow today, take action, and actually implement what you learn, you'll be on your way to making more than $10,000 a month from anywhere in the world. The problem that I see with most people is they overcomplicate making money. They think they need some huge revolutionary idea, building the next Uber, Grubhub, ChatGPT. That is not the case. You don't need to be the next Uber. You don't need the big, bright idea. Basically, what you need to do is think a little bit differently. You need to change your mindset. So if you're open to changing your mindset, because the things you did to get you to where you're at now need to be a little bit different to get you to where you want to go. And so you're going to want to make sure you stick around for the entire video because all 3 of these steps are crucial to actually learning. Step 3 isn't going to work unless you already achieve and exceed at step 1. So you want to watch the whole video, and each one of these is going to help you level up. Step number 1 is figuring out what's already working. And the way to do this is a time to value audit. So here's what you're going to do in your time audit. You're going to track every 15 to 20 minute intervals of your day for 1 full week. I know it sounds tedious, but trust me, every time I've done this has been something that's made me more money and saved me a lot more time. A lot of times you're spinning wheels even if you know what you're doing. If you want to amplify things, you can use an app called rise.io, but again, you don't need to pay anything. You can just pull out a Google spreadsheet for free and start logging it. So what do you actually need to track in the spreadsheet? The first thing is you're going to just name the task you're doing, what you're actually doing, be specific, don't just write work, right? Responding to client emails or editing YouTube videos or just scrolling Instagram stuff. You got to put your work, but you got to also put down the stuff that you're doing when you're not working, like watching Netflix. You got to include every single thing you're doing. Second, you're going to give a brief description of what you did during that time. It gives you context to review later. Third, and this is critical, how much money did you actively make doing this? Or how much money did it make you in the future? Some activities have immediate returns, others are investments, but be honest here. And then fourth is, how did you actually enjoy doing it? Rate it 1 to 10. Do you think this is something that you could continue doing more of it? And is it something that's actually bringing you joy? And the fifth and final thing, is this something you should be doing more of? Once you do this for a week, it's going to be very clear on what task or what roles are actually bringing money into your stream. It's also going to do the opposite. It's going to show you where you're wasting time and potentially show you where you're wasting money. You might see that every weekend you're spending $1,000 at the club, and that's $4,000 a month. I've been there, done that. And again, once you kind of audit this, you need to realize that you're likely going to have to balance on certain things. You're going to have to start saying no to stuff if the goal is to actually make and keep that $10,000 a month. So when I did my first time audit about 5 or 6 years ago, there was a few big outliers that I realized that I wasn't doing enough of. The main thing that was bringing me money was doing outreach, making YouTube videos. But then what would happen was I would make a YouTube video or do a campaign for marketing, and I would get a bunch of clients that came in. Once those clients came in, I got busy fulfilling what I promised to deliver for them. So then I stopped doing the marketing campaigns, the YouTube videos, and I realized that I was in this up and down cycle. It was really clear to me when I put it in a spreadsheet and saw, hey, I need to focus down on option A and option B. I can actually hire somebody or have a VA person do this. So when I get busy with clients, I'm just basically managing the virtual assistant or employee that's doing that consistent outreach. And they're more focused to it. They're actually dedicating 40 hours a week where I was only dedicating like 10 hours. So they were able to get better results. So I can only focus on the actual aspect of communicating with the actual customers. Now for you, if you don't have a business, you might be thinking, well, I'm just working at my job all week. And then afterwards I go to the gym. And then on the weekends, I like spend time with, my family family or whatever. That's going to be where most people are. After work, look at what you're doing. Could you leave work an hour early? Could you move to a gym that's closer to you? Can you go to the gym at different times of the day? And figure out a way that you can optimize your time, because let's say, for example, if you have a 9 to 5, it's difficult because you're likely making a good salary, but you're utilizing that 30% of your weekend to do something that's not bringing in income. Let's say you're making $7,000 a month. Just working through the weekend on something else that's going to pay you a higher amount of money is going to get you to that $10,000 a month mark. This is just an easy example, and it's not always the clearest path, and we'll get into that on what the best path forward after you do the time audit in the next step here. If you guys like that part, you're gonna love this. I'm giving away my best-selling book for absolutely free, and here's how you can get the audiobook in just a few seconds. Inside this book is the same techniques I've used to work abroad in paradise in more than 100 different countries. And the best part, this strategy hasn't just worked for me, it's helped hundreds of thousands of people earn more, work less, and travel the world. I'll leave a QR code here where you can get the audiobook for free with a free 30-day Audible subscription. Step number 2 is going to be taking action on what we've learned. You've got your time audit data, you know where your time is going, what you're spending it on, and most importantly, but also what's making you the most money. You understand what you like and what you dislike, but now you just need to double down and start cutting out, eliminating the things that are costing you time and money, but aren't bringing you a really big positive return. And I mean this ruthlessly. This is where most people fail. They see the data, they nod along, and they say, yeah, I should probably change that, and then they do nothing. Don't be this person. Step 2 is crucial because if you don't make changes, you're going to keep getting the same exact results that aren't bringing you in that $10,000 a month income. So let me give you one really good real world example. A student of mine, his name was Jacob. He was an organic farmer. He was having to commute out of state to his farm. He was basically wasting a lot of time, and he wasn't bringing in that much money. He was making about $35,000 a year, didn't like what he was doing, wasn't getting to spend time with his family, and most importantly, he was really ready to make a change. Now, we did a time audit for Jacob, and we basically saw that his time to money ratio was just not spent. He was climbing the wrong ladder. And this is a realization that I think most people will understand. But his whole life revolved around farming. He didn't really know anything else, but he was young and willing to learn. So what we did with Jacob was we got rid of the ladder. Instead of climbing the farming ladder, we understood that knocking down the farming ladder was the way to go because there was just no clear way to double his input and increase his income in a fast period of time. So what we did was we looked at what he could do online. Within 2 months, we were able to get him an online remote job that allowed him to work from home, spend more time with his family, and it more than doubled his income. These are the types of quick wins that can come out of that time audit. He never realized how much time he was wasting on commutes where he wasn't making any money. He was commuting like more than 10 hours a month to his farm and wasn't really getting to spend that time with his family. So at the end of this, it was something that was a big breakthrough. He realized that his money and attention needed to be spent towards something else. So no matter what stage you're at, here's kind of the quick tips to really level up. You need to figure out what's working. Can you do more or better of that? So if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're happy with it, you want to continue down that career path, usually the fastest way is just going to be doing networking and finding a new company where you can get a promotion. You don't always have to jump ship. If you've been there for a few years, you can talk to your manager and bring some results. Say, hey, I started and this year, every single year I've been here, here's my productivity increase, here's how much money I've helped the company, and here's how I think should be compensated for this growth. I've been helping grow the company 20% every year, but my raises have only been around 5%. I have some other alternatives. If this doesn't work out, you can structure it in a way where you're showing them, here's what I suggest a pay increase for, here's the performance that I've had all good marks on performance reviews. And again, if this is the path that you want to build, you can really talk to your upper management to see, hey, is a pay increase in the cards? They might come back and say, hey, no, or likely they'll want to take some time to review everything. But if they deny you, that's when you kind of start looking for another job if you haven't already. You should also have a good understanding of what the job market is paying, because if you started with a company 5 years ago, with inflation, new job rates, a lot of different competitiveness in certain industries, you might be greatly underpaid. That's why jumping to a new company is likely a good option. You can typically expect to earn a 20 to 30% increase just by changing to a different company or pivoting to a new career ladder. For example, if you didn't make manager your own company, then you start applying for the manager position at a new company, and that's going to be a huge increase increase in your earning potential. And so it's not always so black and white. You don't have to jump ship to another company. You can take on freelancing gigs, side hustles, doing something on the weekend to earn additional income. And I'm going to leave a bunch of resources on how to actually do that down below. Now, the third and final step is to amplify what's actually working. And so once you've done the time audit, once you've kind of considered the next steps to figure out how do I actually make more money, and you've gotten some initial results, then you just go ahead and amplify those. The amplification strategy is pretty simple. Here's a key insight. Once you know what works, the fastest path to $10,000 a month isn't to find 10 new things, it's to do more of one thing that is already working. So in this example, if you were already successful at finding a raise at your company, the other path is going to be finding a side hustle or doing consulting on the side so you can fill those after-hour work hours with some extra income, or you could do something over the weekend to earn additional income. Now, here's a few ways that you can actually amplify your results a lot quicker. You can amplify them with coaches and people who are already a step ahead of you. Once you start doing some of those increases in income, you need to start reinvesting a portion of that back into yourself. The simple and cheapest way is through YouTube or books. This has been a great path, but a lot of times you're missing out on the actual tactical ideas that are going to get you to that $7, $8, $9, $10, $20,000 a month. You need somebody who's already done that, and you need some help. So invest a portion of that $10,000 a month back into yourself. There's some coaches out there that can work for $500 a month, $1,000, $10,000 a month. You really need to perform your due diligence and make sure that they're going to allow you to get down the path that is the best path for you to making more money. Now, the reality events here, the amplification is basically just building up a nest egg. Once you have a nest egg and an emergency fund, you're going to start taking a percentage of that money and investing it back into you. This could be coaching, books, YouTube videos, you name it, something that's going to help you save more time and earn more money. And now, if you've ever played sports your whole life, I just want to say, from somebody who's played high-level D1 sports, having a coach is essential to getting peak performance. This is why I have somebody who's an expert in nutrition, fitness, coaching with business, public speaking coach. So basically, I have somebody helping me at every step of the way, and it's helping me get faster results. So I'm the type of person that I'd rather pay some additional money to learn from somebody who's already 2 to 3 years ahead of me so I can shorten that curve. Instead of having to spend 2 to 3 years figuring it out on my own, I can do it in 6 months usually just by following their blueprint and actually taking action. And if you're one of these people who loves to take action and actually get results, I'll leave a link below where we can set up a quick discovery call and see if it would be a good fit to work together to help you earn from anywhere, make more money, and live your dream life. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll leave another video up here that was hand selected just for you. I'll see you in the next one.